Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Francesca La Cava about Diaries, streaming on Netflix worldwide. Welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
This is exciting. People are loving this show, Diaries, and we're really excited to chat with you about it. I understand that this was your first on-screen role, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Which is crazy. So what was that like? What was the audition process like? What can you tell me about that specifically?
So, DI4RI, yes, the series has been my first experience on set, although the auditions for the series weren't my first auditions. So I actually knew what they consisted of. I do remember that the process of selection more than long, but there were some days and some auditions that lasted about 15 minutes. I just had to go there in the room for the auditions, for the selections, and do a short presentation of myself and my lifestyle. But there were other days that I spent more than 2 hours talking about myself and practicing the scenes because they wanted that the scene was perfect. I had to try over and over again the scenes until they were perfect and fantastic, so that the audition was perfect, so that I had more possibility of being selected. And if I had to describe with some words the process of selection, it has been exciting on one side but exhausting on the other side.
I bet, absolutely. Was it so for the audition scenes? Was it multiple scenes, or was it like the same scene that you had to kind of do over and over again?
Multiple scenes.
Okay.
So I already had a kind of spoiler of what the series looked like.
Okay, gotcha.
Because if you think about, I don't know if you've seen the whole series, but if you think about Ariana's getting her first period and crying in the bathroom, I did that scene for the audition.
Okay.
So I already knew really, really well that scene. And in fact, when I tried it with Flavia, that did Livia, we already knew what it meant doing that scene. And there was that kind of feeling of excitement that we had when we did the auditions, because we still do remember what it looked like not being selected and trying the scene.
Absolutely. No, that's very interesting. In each experience for a lot of actors that I talk to, it's different. Sometimes they don't know a lot when they audition. Sometimes they know a lot. So that's cool that you said that. Yeah, so you play Ariana, and I want to talk about that a little bit because I find it interesting because this is a very interesting character, misunderstood character, right? But some people might say she's like the mean girl at school, you know what I mean? But what do you like about this character? Are there some traits you enjoy about it? Would you say are there similarities with you and Ariana, or are you guys completely different? I'm just curious about that.
Yeah, you defined her perfectly. You said misunderstood, and she is misunderstood. Yeah. She is like the classic mean girl, but besides her being mean, she has certain problems, and that's the reason she is this not great with her friends. No. And no, she actually isn't. But we are completely different. And you can see it even now while I'm talking to you. Yeah. I think that she is so. She is so strong. She is so independent, and I do appreciate her being so independent because she doesn't need anyone's help for being a great girl. But what I believe in, what I would like to say, if I had in front of me Ariana as a real person, I would like to say you just have to trust a little bit more your classmates, your friends, because they could actually give you what you need for being really happy with your mother, with all your other friends. You will find the solution in your friends, in your classmates. But I do like her traits of being so strong, even related to guys. Yeah. She is never falling in love completely, even though we've seen with Pietro that she liked him. It was something superficial. She liked him for aesthetics, not anything else. And I do like this aspect about her. She is just herself, and she doesn't need anyone else, neither her mother.
But everyone's growing and doing self-reflection and figuring stuff out. Obviously, you know, she does a lot of things that lead to a lot of consequences and a lot of drama for a lot of her classmates. But in terms of the whole like feel of the show, and for Ariana, do you think there's some similarities though? Like, would you listen to the same? Does Francesca listen to the same music maybe that Ariana would listen to? Similar fashion trends? Like, is there any similarities there or not really?
Yeah, fashion trends. Fashion trends is the main thing that I believe that is really similar between me and Ariana.
Yeah, fashion trends, not anything else. You're not, Francesca's not a mean girl.
No, I'm not a mean girl. Although what I would like to say that I do not seem a mean girl, but sometimes I do it more and I hide being mean. Like, I'm able of being mean without looking mean. What I said, Ariana, is that she's mean and she can't do anything for covering her characteristics.
Yeah, there's not much filter there. No, absolutely. Yeah.
But sometimes how she even answers to her classmates, it is what I would actually answer every time one of my classmates that bothers me. I would actually do it. I would answer how Ariana does it.
It's interesting, and this is a character that stuck. Like, you worked like it. This character is going to be very important for you because, like you said, it's like your first kind of on-screen character, and you spend a lot of time with this character. So I feel like you're always going to think about those things. That's why I had to ask it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that I'm always going to be identified in a certain way. Like, as you're going to see me, you're going to say, she's Ariana from DI4RI. And so I can't do anything with it. But I think that this experience, being on set and interpreting Ariana, has been so unique and unforgettable because there are these differences. I believe that one of the best things of acting and of participating in a series or in a film is trying to feel what other people feel, being like other characters. I appreciated the character because I had to work on it. Because if not, I think that it would have been a little bit more annoying, if I can say. Like, it's cool. It's cool feeling that tension of always have to scream to your mother, to your classmates. It's cool. And I think that is what working as an actor or an actress means. So is that why the experience on set has been this unique?
Totally, absolutely. And you talk about your classmates. I do want to know, like, what was it like filming with everyone? I am sure, you know, because you spent a lot of time together, like with the classmate scenes and the school scenes. And I'm sure there's a lot of situations for like your character and Flavia, like you said, are with each other a lot during filming. What's that like? Like, what can you tell me about filming with everyone?
Filming with everyone is that crucial thing that has transformed a job into a pleasure. Because filming a series is a tough experience, especially at this young age. And I remember that when days were really long, like we had to film more than 6-7 hours, being with them, always looking at them, smiling, or having a little chat even between like one scene and another is what made like the experience feel so good. And I think that also we have this kind of friendship that goes beyond friendship because we've kind of lived together for 4 months or even more. So we have that kind of relationship and we feel like brothers and sisters because we've spent so much time together. So I had time enough for knowing all their positive and negative sides of their characters. And so how to manage them, what are like their weak points. And so we've all like created a whole group that is completely united and we complete each other.
Yeah, no, that's so well said. Yeah, it's crazy. You see it online too. There's a lot of, because people love these characters like all around the world. I think the coolest thing about this is Diaries is streaming on Netflix in so many different countries. So it's pretty crazy, right? You know, a show that you film in Italy, an Italian show that's being loved and embraced by the whole world. Like, what's that like? That's crazy, right?
That's crazy. Crazy is the best word for defining this kind of feeling, because you have to imagine that here now I'm talking from my house in Rome, and before filming the series on Netflix, DI4RI, I said to my mother, one of my biggest dreams would be like there on the screen, and I pointed the screen of my kitchen's TV.
Yeah,
and it's something that happens like this. You can't even imagine it, and it's something that you can't imagine, that people are following you from all other parts of the world. Like every day I'm receiving messages from Brazil. You would say like from Brazil, because they watched our series and they are sending me message like, Ariana is one of my favorite characters, or I appreciate it so much, the series. Please, when you're going to film the segunda temporada. I know, like, segunda temporada means season 2.
everyone is probably asking that, and like you can't say anything. Yeah, everyone's asking that.
I can't say anything. Every time someone asks me about the second season, I say, you have to wait. Please wait. I can't say anything. I'll get in trouble if I don't say anything. So please wait.
Just wait. Figure it out. Absolutely. No, it's so crazy. Okay, so we don't know if there's going to be a season 2 yet. We're going to wait and see and find out. But are there any other projects that you're working on or that you have coming out? Like anything else specifically for Francesca La Cava that we should be looking out for?
At the moment on camera, still not.
Okay.
Unfortunately. But one of my objectives is filming a dramatic film.
Yeah.
It will be really a dream.
Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool.
But soon, at the moment, not. I don't have any upcoming project for my future.
Has it been a lot of like auditions and self-tapes though? Like, is that what you've been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the life, right? That's the acting life, right?
Yeah, that's the acting life. I had to wait 2 years before knowing that I was selected as the Ariana in DI4RI. 2 years.
Yeah.
So if you think about patience is what.
Patience is a virtue. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah. It's crazy that people are going to watch this interview and be like 2 years, and you're just going to be like,
yeah,
that's normal.
guys, 2 years. You watching, I waited 2 years for knowing that I was in that. It's not something that happens one day. 2 years, guys.
No, absolutely. Francesca, thank you so much for joining me on Popternative. This was so great chatting with you.
Thank you. It was such a pleasure. It was so fun.
Absolutely. So they can watch season 1 of DI4RIs now on Netflix.
Yeah.
So chances are, if they're watching this interview, they've watched it, but they can go. But if they haven't watched it yet, they can go watch it now and watch it with watch it in the language it was created in. Watch it in Italian with the subtitles. Yes.
Yeah.
No dubs. We want to watch it. Yes, that is important. We do a lot of interviews of it, like for international shows, subtitles. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And your Instagram account, if people want to follow you, keep update with everything, is it just your name?
Yeah, guys. My Instagram profile, it's Francesca La Cava _.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me, you're going to see what my life is and follow me like day by day. And also we are going to upload content when I am together with the other guys of the cast. You're going to see each other probably when we go out, when we're together, we dance, we do everything together. So
yeah, behind the scenes.
You're always going to see
people love that, which is great. No, for sure. Well, this has been Popternative, youtube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. You can, of course, catch Francesca La Cava as Ariana in DI4RI, season 1, streaming now worldwide on Netflix. Until next time, this is Francesca and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.